Freedom Broadcast. We all know that the two-party system has failed. You need to give up on it. It's not working anymore. Republicans, Democrats, that whole thing has failed. The left-right paradigm is done for. It's kaput. You know what I'm saying? They're cursed. Total failures. Biden, Trump, no one wants to see him run again. DeSantis, he's boring. Kamala, no way. You know, none of these people, they're all terrible people. They're frauds. You know, they're some kind of evil. They're in some kind of evil like group. They're all working against the American people. They're doing things in secret. They're doing crimes. They're criminals. They're dividing America. You created democracy to hold the freedom lover down. We're supposed to have a republic. We're supposed to be united. It says on we're supposed to be for the republic. You know what I'm saying? For the Constitution. For keeping our rights. We're not supposed to be supporting slavery. Any kind of slavery. We're supposed to have common sense. Our mind is divine, or it comes from God. It's a gift. Has intelligent design. A real gift. It's better to give the gift than to receive it. Then you get blessings. But the people that give away our gifts, that steal from us and take from us and parasite off of us, they'll receive curses. So the Republicans, Democrats, they're going to fail. Their system has failed. They're cursed. They're done. America now is running on credit. Our leadership has sucked. Terrible. 80s, Reagan started the war on drugs, enslaved the hell out of us. They had the fake Cold War thing, whatever that was, and then stole a bunch of your money and stuff. Nothing happened. So they, and they've been stealing for years and years and years and making all this fake enemies and stealing your money. And they come up with all this stuff, the fake outer space, and we're going to Mars, and and stealing everything you got. 90s, Bush, Clinton, they gave you the fake bullshit like they were doing something. No, they were planning. They'll do false flags, and then they write all these bills, and now that's what started it. Oklahoma City, then all these things happened. And then 2000s, Patriot Act, stealing all your rights. Stealing them. Executive orders. All this stuff has to be abolished, overturned. We got to go back to the beginning. You got to stop listening to the government and the media. You have to think for yourself. The medical establishment... Okay, we're going to say that the medical system has to change. Pharmaceuticals need to not be for profit. So the system has to be set up for that. And for drugs, people that are addicted to drugs, this same system that gets them hooked on drugs, the pharmaceutical system that gives them painkillers or whatever, needs to provide them instead of drug dealers and crime and a war on drugs. Then we give the addicts help. Methadone, whatever pharmaceutical thing. But it has to be not for profit, because a for-profit industry, whatever you call it, a system that's for profit is going to work to keep you sick. It's not going to come up with the solution to the problem. So life expectancy. That's what we're looking at. Living longer, not depopulation. We don't want people dying suddenly. We're looking out for their health. We're looking out for their future, their well-being. You know, all that good stuff. A heart. We have to care. Empathy. You know, our leadership needs empathy, moral character, ready to do justice on the evil perpetrators that are stealing our freedom. So that's what I'm all about, is doing justice on the evil perpetrators. Left, right, they're all scumbags. Fascist, communist, socialist, scumbags. Yep. Just trying to steal everything you got, trying to steal your freedom, steal your property, steal and break up your family, turn it into something unnatural, poison your mind, all this terrible stuff. So that's what the media and all this stuff, all subliminal messaging, get you to buy, waste all your money, economic slave, material slave, all this stuff. I mean, it's bad, it's terrible. So we gotta have spirituality as a nation instead of a material society that's enslaved just to get our basic necessities. Like we used to be able to survive and you know, without needing to do all this and being a slave. So my campaign is a war, a campaign for freedom, American freedom. 1776 Part 2. Our flag is beautiful. Our symbols of liberty, they give us hope. The new revolution, something to be part of. 1776. Renewed. Revolution means it revolves. It comes again. Part of this word is love. O-L-O-V-E. Re-love. Build the love back. Revolve around love. Courage. Be humble. Have a desire. As I mentioned before, empathy. Resolve. My administration. Accountability. A not-for-profit. A war against evil. Tell yourself, I am 1776. So we don't want to run on credit anymore. We want to be about liberty. We want to be part of something. So, part of something, busting heads. Alright, so our Constitution is a great, wonderful thing created, given to us by God. Whatever you believe about faith or whatever it is, things are created by an intelligent design by our minds, and things were given to us and created all from God or higher power. So everything that happens for a reason. You gotta always remember that. So remember the symbols of liberty. Remember the last revolution. Fight for the new revolution. The revolution of your mind and freedom from, I guess it would be earthly stuff. Okay, but anyway, so we have the colors of America. We have red, white, and blue. Now I want to talk about this. But my main color is gold. A libertarian color is gold. Why we have that color? Because we believe in a gold monetary system. We don't believe in central bank digital currency. We think that's a way to steal out of your freedom. We want to write into existence what you call a type of law that, well, I do for sure, where we can stick forever to this gold system, and they have money backed by gold, and then we'll never be able to lose it, and then no one will ever be able to take away from us. You know what I'm saying? But there has to be physical gold or whatever it is, and then banking and all this stuff, it doesn't need to be dependent on this how it is now, how they just create money out of thin air. Everything has to be backed by something. So like banking needs to be free market, not controlled by a small amount of people or elites or whatever it is. And then so like gambling and all these different things, like how the state in Ohio, the state controls all the gambling places, the state controls the marijuana, other states, it's just, it all needs to be about the people, free market, let the people do it, that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And then there needs to be community stores, like, so we need to help build community stores, and like, so they have like these dead zones in these neighborhoods and stuff where they don't have no food or anything like that, and then they got like one dude will be gouging all the prices or whatever it is. So we need to move away from feeding the big corporations and then move into feeding the communities. So the neighborhood stores, it's a good answer to that. So we need to help small businesses in the community type of thing. And then we need to do something, like we can't let this thing continue to happen where this where the one big place moving to town, and then all the small businesses close down, and then they will send all your jobs to Mexico or something like that, and that type of thing. We can't let them do that to us no more. So we got to think in new ways, because there's plenty of other people besides me. I can't think of everything. Well, I probably can, but it'll just take a minute. I might lose track because I smoke weed or whatever it is. But I need help figuring out these things, because there's other people. We got to find a new way and to do these things, with accountability and openness and no secrets and secret control and secret societies and all these things, and conspiring to steal your freedom, and I don't know, it's just what's happened is just not good for us. So we need all help to make it change. Smart people, I'm looking for smart people that care, and hopefully you will get a hold of me and then help me or do whatever you can, you know what I'm saying? I promise I'll try to help you, because that our leadership is terrible. It sucks. Joe Biden sucks. The Republicans and Democrats sucks. Everybody in Congress, all that sucks. They failed. They're a total failure. They're done. They're history. They're running on. But they're stealing as much as they can. Before they, they're stealing as much as they can. So that's why they invented all these things. Space Force, NASA, Trump, the pandemic, the vac, all this stuff, hydrochloroquine, ivermectin, So they did all this stuff to make money off of you. So they're trying to steal all your money from you before they fail, and they're going to try to collapse everything. So that's been their plan for years. They knew that there's something else going on, something spiritual going on. People are waking up. 1776 part 2. We know what it is. We know the revolution. It's coming again. That's why they call it a revolution. It comes again. So remember, it has to be renewed around love in our hearts. So liberty comes from the heart. the desire for liberty comes from the heart, you know, and that you put our mind and our hearts together, and we have singleness of purpose, unity, united. Thank you very much.